Alright then guys, well, it's a new day, which means it's a new video, and well, this one's going to be a bit mental. So I'm going on a road trip in, well, 6 days really. It's going to be a really long road trip, 15-hour drive, and so I'll need to get the van ready for that really, I think. So I've got a lot to do, and it's going to be all over the place. Let's dig in. I think mainly I'm going to explain to you what I'm doing in voiceover, to be honest, because I think I'm just going to get my head down and crack on and leave the camera rolling behind me. Now, if you watch my videos regularly, you're going to notice that some things are different. The fog lights and the fog light surrounds have disappeared for now. The dent repair going on here has had a lot more work done to it. Ignore the paint, don't worry about it. But yeah, that's looking a lot better than it was. As is this rear door, which used to have multiple dents around here. You can just see where I haven't quite got the filler perfectly flat there. There was another dent like here, another dent here, and I've done my best. I'm not a body shop guy, but it's looking a hell of a lot better than it was. But yeah, I have a hell of a lot to do and not a lot of time. There's going to be a few surprises along the way. So, well, let's get on with it because I'm burning daylight. Also, it's nice and sunny now. In a couple of days, the weather's going to turn on me. So I've got to be strategic about what I do in which order, what I can do when it's not sunny, what I can do when it is sunny, you know, things like that. So I've already said this, but let's crack on. Right, so first things first, this paintwork needs a real deep clean. So I'm going over it with a clay bar and dishwasher soap. So now the bodywork's all clean, it's time to start removing some of these panels. I need to get rid of the bumper, I need to get rid of the tail lights and a few other things around the van in preparation for what's coming next. Alright then guys, so for me this is the next morning. I did a ton of prep work yesterday, removing all the bits, and actually you guys left me, I mean the camera died, before I managed to show you everything that I did. So I'm just going to point out a few bits that I did after the cameras all died, before we crack on with this. So first of all, I removed the door handle on this door and the driver's door. I have also removed the wing mirror caps. That was actually a real pain in the bum, and I have broken a few of the clips, but it had to be done. This one got smacked not that long ago and broken. I was parked, I want to point that out, not me. Yeah, so I'll do a little repair and hopefully these look good afterwards too. So the weather forecast says it's going to rain for the rest of the week after today, so I better get a lot done today because everything after now is going to be wet. And some of the things I need to do, I cannot do when they're wet. So let's do it now. So if you haven't guessed already, I am wrapping my van. This is the KPMF medium grey gloss Airlease, and I bought a lot of it. I think about 25 metres of it. I bought it from a company called MDPsupplies, same place I bought the vinyl for the roof. If you saw that video, you see how much I struggled. I can tell you that doing the sides is a lot easier. Now, with the rain starting to fall, I couldn't do any more wrapping, so I decided to tackle something else that's been bothering me for quite a while now. Another day, another weather front. This time it's dry, so I can crack on with the wrap. I haven't shown you both sides of the van. I'm only showing you me wrapping the one side because, to be honest, wrapping the other side is the same, just repeated. So don't worry, the other side is getting wrapped too. So with time running out and the batteries and all the cameras running very low, I decided to crack on with the wrap off camera, so that unfortunately you didn't get to see it. But with the night drawing in, I finally got my new bumper on. This is a combi bumper, so we're doing away with the old commercial look. We're going for a painted front end. And then to really finish off the facelift, I fitted the Sportline bottom diffuser. But despite all my efforts to get this van done, I ran out of time. And there we go, we've been away for a few weeks now, and this is how it looked when I left. Alright then, so let's address the elephant in the room, that door. Now, I didn't show me fitting this door. I just didn't have time before going to France, but obviously I'm back now, so I got some time to explain to you what happened. Now, if you've ever looked for a new rear door for a transporter, they can go from anywhere from like 300 to 500 pounds, ridiculously expensive. And to be honest, my old one was in such bad shape, I couldn't really do anything to repair it. And really, I was scared to uncover what on earth was under here, since this is thick filler on this corner. So when I was scrolling eBay and this one popped up for £100, I jumped at it. I was very lucky. He was pretty local, to be honest. I didn't have to drive that far to go and get it. And there it is in all its brown glory. But in a weird way, I kind of like it. And I don't get me wrong, I will wrap it one day. But I do like the two-tone back doors in a weird way. I'm even tempted to stick the Volkswagen badge on. The problem is I've run out of wrap and time, and to be honest, a bit of motivation. So I'm not going to do the back door today. I'm going to do a few other little bits that have been bugging me and then stop there. So right now I've got this little piece up here to do. You can see that, it's still silver. And I have the bottom ledge of the door to do all the way along. So into yet another time lapse. It's incredible how much you can compress over a week's worth of work into so few minutes when you just cut out all the boring bits and time lapse everything together in really high speed. But oh well, this is not a how-to video. I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm not going to tell you what to do. And there we go, guys. The bottom seal done, and that little top bit above the sliding door is done. Now there are still a few bits and bobs on the van that are not wrapped. The back door, obviously. The bumper, I mean, so this bumper has had so many layers of paint on it. I've done one, but the rest have all been done by the previous owner. It's also cracked here. Yeah, and I tried wrapping this, and well, yeah, it just didn't work. It was not happening. So I might have to replace the bumper before I can even wrap it. The hinges are also not wrapped. I mean, how the hell are you supposed to wrap this? I think I'm just gonna have to paint them. Probably just mask off around here, mask off the little black tab, and right, just to hide it. And the wing mirrors are not wrapped. I tried so hard to wrap these things off camera. I wasted a lot of wrap trying to do this. Earlier in the video, I removed them. Obviously, I had to put them back on for my road trip. Again, I'm not skilled enough, so I might have to paint those as well. But right now, I think they're not too obvious. They just look a bit lighter than the rest of the van. But since the van is wrapped for now, I'm going to wash it because it is filthy. I've been trying to put off washing it until I'd finish those little bits over there, because obviously as soon as I put wax down, I then have to remove it all to be able to wrap it again. So let's give it a quick shine. And there we go, all clean, top to bottom. I think this might be the first time I've given this van a proper clean since I bought it. Which, to be honest, is a bit embarrassing because my Skoda, my car, is constantly cleaned by me. Yeah, I just haven't given this van the love it needs. But now with the wrap on, it's finally good enough to use my nice cleaning cloths on it. Now, as ever, with anything that you do for the first time, it's a learning experience, and I've learned a lot. And one of the main things that you need to know is that if you've got bad paintwork, this is going to be really hard for you to do. Because on some parts of this van, there is actually no paintwork. Like the bottom of here, there is just filler and primer. The front splitter is just pure fiberglass, no paint on it at all. And this is actually one of the worst places on the whole van for it lifting. And my second-hand front bumper actually lifted the paint off the bumper. The paint was bad on it and I just sanded it flat as I could, and then when I put the wrap over it, it actually lifted the paint away from the bumper itself. And then there's also places that have surprised me that I really thought I did quite well here. I really thought I got it clean, but clearly not clean enough. I might be tempted to maybe use some adhesion promoter just along these edges here, and again across this top edge all the way to the front, because it's lifted on both sides in those places and on the rear door just in the corners there. Now one day I would like to have a second attempt at wrapping the whole van, just taking what I've learned from this time and applying it to next time and hopefully getting a better result. But despite all of those little issues here and there, which, you know, would bother anyone if you'd actually paid for someone to wrap your van for you, despite all of those, I am over the moon with how this has come out. The van actually looks like something I am proud of now, instead of the multicoloured dented thing that I had before. So there we have it, guys. The van is wrapped, sort of. Still a few more panels to do, but I'll do them in my own time, and yeah, it's going to take me a little bit to do them, to find the motivation, to be honest. But I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's been a lot of work for me and a very short watch for you. So yeah, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, whatever it is, leave a comment. See you in the next one. Peace.